Now let's suppose we want to add a blog component to this finished website. Or if the whole point of the website is to be a blog. Either way, whether it's to add a blog feature to the website or making this an entirely blog-oriented website, doesn't matter. I'm going to show you how to do it, and it's super easy to do with this theme and template. First thing we do is we go back to our dashboard right here, and we'll go into the customized theme template again. And you'll remember down below there is a latest news section that we hid. We're going to re-enable that latest news section because that is the blog section. Now remember, blogs are different than regular pages on a website. Pages are static and more permanent, and blogs are more dynamic, changing, like a live journal type thing, more socially interactive and everything. So latest news, we'll call it, because it's my blog, we'll call it David's Thoughts, let's say. And you can have a subtitle if you want, or you can leave it blank. I'm going to put a subtitle just to show you what it looks like. How about ideas on building a website? Something like that. Okay, and we're going to hit save and publish. Okay, and now when we go and re-look at the site, we're going to refresh it, and let's take a look. It'll appear, that section appears under the About section, and there it is, David's Thoughts. Okay, and you'll see that it's kind of generic right now. Here's the blog, and where is this hello world? This looks like this should be an image here, and this generic text. Where do I find this? Where do I actually do the blogging? So now that we have a place for the blog to go, I'm going to show you under the dashboard again. Let's go back to dashboard. Now, unlike pages, like I said, are static, two up from pages is called posts. You're going to want to hit the post section, and there it is, hello world. So we can go in here, just like the pages, edit, and we can call it whatever we want. We can call it blog, we can call it, let's call it ideas or thoughts, deep thoughts, important thoughts. It can be anything you want. It can be called ramblings, anything. Deep thought. Okay, so then, and then this is where the actual text of the blog is going to go. So we can just put anything here like I like ice cream in the summer. Okay, just anything you want, blah, blah, blah. You can add media, images, or anything. Now, anything you add in here, that's actually going to show up in the body down here. This title is already changed to Deep Thought. And now we can see, how do we change this image? This is not an image from here, adding it. The image you'll see down here is right here under featured image. So let's go ahead and, so you can see how that's done. You can either upload new stuff just by hitting the upload, but we're going to just grab a picture that we already have. That's fine. We'll set it just to show you what it looks like. And there it is, set featured. And of course, hit update. And now that we've updated, when we refresh the site, we should see all these new changes. There it is, David's Thoughts. There's the image, there's the title of that blog, and there's the text itself. Now, there's other things you can do. You can change the structure and the format of what it looks like. You can add categories. So like, let's say sometimes you're blogging about food, and sometimes you're blogging about places to go and travel. Who knows? Whatever you're blogging, you can add categories and separators and dividers. And that's how you do that, along with adding tags. Tags, remember, you'll always want to separate with commas. Those are like keywords or things that people can find the subject matter. So if you tag whatever, cheesecake, obviously that's going to be a tagged keyword to clue people in to read any posts that have to do with cheesecake or any blogging that you've done on cheesecake, for example. Hopefully you have good photos of that too. Anyway, so there's that's one aspect. Now that we have the blog set up in our website, what if that's just an element now to a website, but what if we wanted to make this more like a blog site, like the purpose of this website is to be a blogging site? Well, for sure we'd want to add a blog button to our navigation menu bar. So definitely we have to add blog here, and the way you do that, super simple. Again, go to the dashboard, and we'll want to go again to appearance. Anytime you're affecting the menu bar, the navi bar, you're going to always want to go to appearance and menus. Okay, and then unlike pages, remember this is a post, we're going to want to add, and there it is, deep thought, and we're going to add to the menu. It'll appear right here, there it is. But let's say we don't want to call it deep thought. We can leave it as deep thought, it'll just be generic, but you can always come in here and let's just actually call it for what it is. We'll call it blog. Okay, and we'll hit save. There it is, and then you can move it wherever you want. If you want it right after home, let's say, let's hit save, and we'll come back, we'll hit update, and there it is, blog. And so when you hit that, that will actually take you to the blog page. And there it is. You'll see the post from today, I like ice cream. Along the right bar, you'll see all the recents, the recent comments, any archived over time. You'll get more archives. This is where people can comment back to you. Like I said, blogging is a very interactive, much more dynamic aspect to websites. They're fun, they're social, and that's how you make a blog site out of this beautiful website.